Welcome back to Pastry Maestra. I'm Teresa and today I'm making gluten-free mascarpone and lemon mousse cake. As usual, the recipe is on my site and the link is down below. Mascarpone originated in the area between Lodi and Abbiategrasso, Italy, southwest of Milan, probably in the late 16th or early 17th century. It is believed that the name came from mascarpa, which is an unrelated milk product made from the whey of stracchino, which is a young, barely aged cheese. On the other hand, some say that the name came from mascarpia, a word in the local dialect for ricotta cheese. That's a bit strange since ricotta is made from milk whey, unlike mascarpone, which is made from cream. Confusing, I know, but hey, that's the way things work in the world of gastronomy. Now, I can almost hear you asking, "Hey Teresa, I don't have mascarpone in my fridge. Can I use cream cheese instead?" Well, let me tell you right now. No, you can't use cream cheese, because that will ruin the recipe. But what you can do is this, you can make your own mascarpone cheese at home. Yep, you heard it right. And it is so simple. Just listen. First, put 1 pint, which is about 500 grams of cream, into a pot and heat it up to about 90 degrees centigrade, which is 195 degrees Fahrenheit. Stir constantly to avoid burning the cream. Then add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice into the cream and keep stirring on the same temperature for about 10 minutes. Remove from heat and cool to about 38 degrees centigrade, which is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Take another pot, put the colander over it and line it with a double layer of cheesecloth. Pour your mixture into the colander and let it drain at room temperature, stirring occasionally for about 24 hours. Then put your mascarpone in the fridge so it can thicken completely, and voila, that's it. Easy peasy, right? Now, what can you do with this 60 to 70% fat silky deliciousness? Well, you can use it as a spread, you can enrich your pasta or a soup with it, or you can thicken your creams and puddings. Naturally, you can also make a tiramisu, like I did. Recipes in the description below. Or you can serve it with fresh fruit or espresso coffee and some brandy. Finally, and this is very important, so listen carefully. You can make one awesome and delicious gluten-free mascarpone and lemon mousse cake with me. Let's do that, I say, and let's do it right now. As usual, the recipe is on my site and the link is down below. To make almond crumble, I will put almond flour, powdered sugar, and butter cut in cubes into a food processor. I will pulse until I get crumbly mixture. I'll transfer my crumble onto a paper-lined baking tray and then I'll bake it at 180 degrees centigrade, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 10 minutes until golden. My crumble is done and cooled. I will grind it in my food processor. I've placed ground crumble into a bowl and now I will add melted butter. I'll stir with a silicone spatula until combined. I wrapped the bottom of 16 centimeters, which is 6 inches in diameter, and 5 centimeters, which is 2 inches high cake ring with cling film, and now I will line it with acetate strip. I will transfer the mixture into the mold. Then I'll press it into the bottom using the back of a spoon and put it in the fridge to set. To make mascarpone mousse, I'll put gelatin in cold water. As soon as my gelatin softens, I'll take it out and squeeze to get rid of the excess water. I've put milk into a bowl. I'll add sugar and vanilla powder and stir well with a whisk. I will heat up this mixture in the microwave. My milk is hot. I'll add soaked gelatin and stir until it melts. I've put mascarpone cream cheese into a bowl and now I'll add milk and gelatin mixture and stir well with a whisk. I will mix cream in my stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment until soft peaks form. I'll add mascarpone mixture into the whipped cream and stir with a whisk until it becomes uniform. I'll pour the mixture into the mold to approximately 3/4 of its height. I'll shake the mold to distribute the mousse evenly. I will smooth the top using my small spatula and put everything in the freezer to set. To make lemon curd, first I'll soak gelatin in cold water. As soon as my gelatin softens, I will take it out and squeeze to get rid of the excess water. I will finely grind the zest of 1 lemon. Now I will add lemon juice, sugar, eggs, 1 egg yolk, and stir well with a whisk. I've placed the mixture on bain-marie and I'll cook it, stirring constantly until my curd thickens. My curd is done, and now I will strain it through a sieve into a clean bowl. I will add soaked gelatin and stir until it melts. Then I will add softened butter and stir until it melts. I will pour my curd onto frozen mascarpone mousse. I'll shake the mold to distribute the curd evenly. I will smooth the top using my spatula and then put everything in the freezer to set. My cake is set, and now I will decorate it with some fresh strawberries and red currants. There, my delicious gluten-free mascarpone and lemon mousse cake is done. Enjoy!
Oh baby, you are so sweet, so delicious and yummy, so good to eat. I wanna lick you, feel your sweetness on my lips. Forever and ever, you'll stay on my hips.
I'm Teresa. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay in touch, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, visit my site where you can find elaborate posts with lots of pictures, additional information and recipes that follow my every video. Also, on my site you can download my free 365 pages ebook, The Pastry Chef, and maybe buy me a macaron if you think that I've earned it. Now, before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. Finally, and this is the most important thing, don't forget to create sweetness every day, because sweetness is happiness. See you in my next video. Bye!